Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. The graphs of f of x equals to ax cube and g of x equals to x are shown in the xy plane above, where a is a constant. If the area of triangle AOB is 1 over 8, what is the value of a? Okay, now we need to find the value of a that we have in the function f of x. Okay, now let me consider the second function, that is g of x equals to x. Okay, on the xy plane, whenever we have the graphs of the functions like f of x or g of x, so both this f of x and g of x represent the y coordinate. That is, we can replace this g of x by y, then this function will become y equals to x. Actually, this is a linear equation, so its graph will be a straight line. So we have the graph of the function g over here, it's a straight line. So its equation is y equals to x. Okay, now in this equation, if I plug in x equals to 0, then I'm getting y equals to 0. When I plug in x equals to 1, I'm getting y equals to 1. When I plug in x equals to 2, I'm getting y equals to 2. And for x equals to 3, I'll be getting y equals to 3. That is, I'm getting the point 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. In the same way, I'll be getting 3, 3, 4, 4. So 0, 0 is over here. We can mark 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. So when I mark the points on the line y equals to x, so clearly the line given by the function g of x passes the exact center of the area between the x-axis and y-axis in the first quadrant we have over here. Since the line y equals to x or the graph of the function g of x passes exactly the center over here, so it will divide the area between the x-axis and y-axis into two equal parts. That is, whatever area we have over here, the same area will have over here. And also this line will bisect the angle measure we have over here. Since it passes exactly at the center, so it will bisect the angle measure we have over here. Already we know that the angle between x-axis and y-axis at the point of intersection is a right angle. So when this right angle is bisected, that is divided into two equal parts by the graph of the function g, then this angle will be 45 degree and this angle will be 45 degree. Let me mark it. And here it is given that it is right angle, and this side also we have a right angle. Then what must be the angle measure we have over here? It has to be 45, because clearly it's a 45, 45, 90 special right angle. We know that here we have 90. Already we got that it is 45. So this one must be 45, so that these interior angles of a triangle will add up to 180 degree. Okay, now let me consider the length of the line segment AB over here. Let me assume the length of this line segment AB as K. Then what must be the length of this line segment OB? So this one also must be having the same length K, because in this right triangle OAB, so these two legs AB and OB are opposite to the same interior angle, that is 45 degrees. In a triangle, if two sides are opposite to the same interior angle, then the lengths of the two sides must be equal. So the length of AB and the length of OB must be equal. Now let's consider the information we have over here. That is, area of triangle AOB is 1 over 8. Let me write the stuff over here. Area of triangle AOB is given, that is equal to 1 over 8. Okay, now let me consider the triangle AOB over here. It's a special right triangle, and this AB is the height of the triangle and this OB is the base of the triangle. When you know the height and base of the triangle, there is a formula to get area of a triangle, that is 1 over 2 times base times height. This is a formula to get area of a triangle equals to 1 over 8. 1 over 2 times, we know that the base of the triangle is K, and the height of the triangle is also the same K. We can plug in K for base and K for height equals to 1 over 8. Okay, now let's multiply this 1 times K. 1 times K is K times K is K square divided by 2 equals to 1 over 8. Okay, now we have to solve for K in this equation. Okay, now let me get up this denominator 2. For that we have to multiply both sides of the equation by 2. When I do so, this 2 will cancel. 2 goes into 2 1 times and 2 goes into 8 4 times. Then I'm getting K square equals to 1 over 4. Now to solve for K, we have to get up this exponent 2 over here. For that we have to take square root on both sides. Okay, let me do it. On the left side, this square root and square will cancel. We just get K. On the right side, we have square root for a fraction. When we have square root for a fraction, we have to find square root of the numerator and denominator. Square root of 1 in numerator is just 1 and square root of 4 in denominator is 2. Okay, now I got the value of K. Let me replace K over here in the graph by the value what we got, that is 1 half, that is 1 half over here. The length of OB is 1 half, the length of AB is also 1 half. Now let me consider the x coordinate and y coordinate at the point A. So the x coordinate at the point A is given by the length of this line segment OB, that is 1 half, and the y coordinate at the point A is given by, so the length of this vertical line segment AB, that is 1 half. Okay, now we have this point 1 over 2 comma 1 over 2 on the graphs of both the functions f and g, because it's a point of intersection. Since it's a point of intersection and also we have this point on the graph of the function f, we can plug in this point 1 over 2 comma 1 over 2 into the function f of x. Okay, now let me take the function f of x. And also we can replace this f of x by y, as I said already. So this f of x represents a y coordinate. We can replace f of x by y in this function. Then we get y equals to ax cube. Okay, now what we can do is we can plug in the x coordinate 1 over 2 and y coordinate 1 over 2 over here into this equation. Then I'm getting 1 over 2 equals to a times 1 over 2 the whole cube. 1 over 2 equals to a times. Okay, now we can take this exponent 3 separately for numerator and denominator. Then I'm getting 1 to the third part divided by 2 to the third part. We get 1 over 2 equals to a times 1 cube is, the value of 1 cube is just 1, the value of 2 cube is 8. Okay, now to solve for a, we have to get rid of this fraction 1 over 8. Okay, if I get rid of this denominator, the fraction will be no more. So let me multiply both sides of this equation by 8. Then this 8 will cancel out. Here 2 goes into 2 1 times, 2 goes into 8 4 times. 4 times 1 is 4, and here on the right side a times 1 is a. Okay, I got the value of a. The value of a is 4.